Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakadash. A double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops, and all the teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect men who's pushing His word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom. So I came across an article earlier, and this article was pretty much talking about Lindsey Graham. And Lindsey Graham is a senator in the Americas, man. And what he said was a little bit crazy. But you know, these Edomites, crazy is who they are. Now, I want to read that article real quick. And then I'm just going to jump into some precepts real quick. Right? And this article, it reads, from Senator Lindsey Graham. Soon, I will introduce legislation that I will impose sanctions on any country that cooperates with the warrants from the Hague Court. And we know the Hague Court he's referring to right here is the ICC, the International Criminal Court, because his buddy, Benjamin Netanyahu, they issued a warrant for him for all the war crimes that he has committed in Gaza and in Palestine, right? But let me continue this article. So it says, I don't care if it's Canada, France, Germany, or any other country. These arrest warrants are a threat to the U.S., not just Israel. We're next in line. So pretty much he's saying that he's going to sanction these EU nations, including Canada, for what? For cooperating with the International Criminal Court. No, this court was put together by America and by the European Union, right? For this same purpose, to stop war criminals like Benjamin Netanyahu. But what? Benjamin Netanyahu or Israel can't do any wrong in the eyes of America. So what? He's going to bat for America. He's going to sanction these EU countries. Now, this is a good and valid reason for the EU nation. And the EU nation, this is a good and valid reason for the EU nation to hate this place, right? But before I even go too far, let me jump into a precept real quick, right? I want to get Matthew 12 and verse 25, and it reads, and Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So we see right here the house of Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white people. We see that they are pretty much divided, right? They're going against themselves, right? First, we see over there Russia, which pretty much is not really a part of what's going on right now, but Russia also is an Edomite. And the EU nation, they're all Edomites. And America is run by Edomites, right? So we see a split. We see a huge divide, right? So what's going to happen? They are going to fall pertaining to Matthew 12 and 25, right? But let me jump into another precept. This precept is Proverbs 21 and 1. It reads, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord Yahweh. As the rivers of waters, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So even though these people probably feel like they're the ones making these decisions, I don't believe they are. You know what I'm saying? Pursuant to Proverbs 21 and 20 and Proverbs 21 and 1. I don't think that they are. It clearly states right here that Yahweh is the one who is leading these kings into the direction where he chooses, right? And we can see that right here. So these Edomites, they're fighting against each other, going up against each other because we need a divide. We need them to start fighting against each other. We need them to start hating each other, which is what we're seeing right here. Because he's saying any one of these nations that cooperates with the ICC is pretty much an enemy to the state, right? That's exactly what he's saying. But hey, let me get you another precept that's going to pretty much solidify what is taking place, right? All right. So this is Revelation 17 and verse 16. It reads, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." So we know the 10 horns is the EU nation. We know that for a fact. And those 10 horns sit upon that beast, right? And that 10 horn is going to hate the whore. Now, this whore is pretty much sitting upon many waters. Every country, pretty much every country you go to, they have a military base. America, the land of the free, home of the brave, so-called, they have a military base in every country across the globe. Pretty much every country. Not all, but pretty much, right? And it's about 750 to 800 military bases across the globe. Now, this is how they sit on many waters. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly how they sit on many waters. But guess what? They're going to fall. They are going to fall. Pursuant to this precept right here. Let me grab that for you. So it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the..." Yes, so the beast, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. How is this going to happen? Because the EU nation who he's trying to sanction is pretty much going to turn against that whore. The whore that pretty much went around the world spreading her disease, spreading her filth, spreading her philosophy, right? So the beast is, the 10 horns is going to hate that whore, right? And it's going to spit fire on her. And this fire is going to be nuclear missile. They're going to shoot that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't got much else to say, man. That's pretty much it, right? And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, and all the teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect men. Shalom.